Good afternoon, Prestige family members and crew. It is time for What's Up Monday, February 8th, and the polar Arctic caps are here. Holy moly, it is cold outside. Great to be indoors doing some awesome karate. All right, we are in week number 6 for our cycle. That means belt testing is in 2 weeks, making sure that you are ready, attending those classes, earning those stripes. Again, our life skill is discipline, working on always trying our best. Level 10 effort on everything we do, never settling, always challenging ourselves to do better. So we've been using push-ups as the example in karate class, that if you did 15 push-ups last week, this week you should be doing 16. And if you continue that process with everything you do, you're gonna find that your life gets a whole lot better by the end of the year. So, new app update. I sent out a video yesterday. I sent it to email. It's also in the Facebook group. Please watch the update. You may want to make sure you have the latest version of the app. So the way that I do it, the apps automatically update, but sometimes it can take some time. I go to the App Store, put in PMA Troy, and if you do not have the latest version, it will say update. If you do have the latest version, it will say open. And that's one way that you can double check to make sure that you do have the latest version. Real quickly, the new version is going to allow you to see what classes you've scheduled for, what classes you've attended, and some other really cool features. So please make sure that you do have the latest version of the app to stay current and make sure that it's working correctly. Our little dragons are going to be working on discipline this week. So every game that we play, one of my favorites, Shihan Says, is back. We're going to play Shihan Says this week, which means listening and following the directions. Whoever does it the best is going to take home the prize. So you're gonna need your colored dots, you're gonna need some colored rings, everything else is gonna be verbal and listening skills, so not necessarily a whole lot of equipment this week for the little dragons, but as much fun as always. For our kids class, Blue Stripe number 3, this is week 6, that means Blue Stripe number 3, our final at-home work assignment, doing a chore for the week without having to be told. So taking one of the chores that you know you're responsible for and that you're supposed to be doing all of the time, do it without your parents having to tell you to do it or remind you. So that could be a fun challenge, should be a fun challenge. Some of you are gonna knock it out of the park real easy, but again, as always, I think a lot of dragons or a lot of students are gonna have a good challenge trying to remember. So make it fun, make it exciting. Leadership team, make sure you come into class tonight right after the kids karate class. I'm going to be going over the 9 life rules. So we're going to be adding 9 rules for you to follow in order to become a mega superstar leader of either the country or a corporation or whatever it is that you are looking to lead. So that's going to be a whole lot of good fun for everybody as well. Again, belt testing is in 2 weeks. That means red stripe is next week. So double check. Do you have your 12 classes in? 12 classes is the minimum for colored belts, yellow belts and higher. For our white belts, there is a different number, so we'll be talking about that in class depending on when you join the cycle. Do you have your stripes? You must have 3 black stripes. You must have 3 blue stripes if you are in actually both programs. That way they have their 6 stripes minimum in order to promote in rank. Now is the time to start checking so you've got time to course correct if necessary. As always, in-person classes continuing, virtual classes continuing. You have the option of either 2, just making sure that you get registered for the correct one. We do have some virtual people scheduling for in-person and some in-person people scheduling for virtual, so please do your best to pay attention to which class you are scheduling for, so that way I can prepare correctly. And that is what is going on in week 6. Looking forward to some super awesome classes. Again, with as cold as it is outside, that, by the way, is a good reminder. If you're coming to in-person class, a lot of times the kids are wearing, or even the parents, you're wearing boots, and your boots are all snowy and full of salt. We are wearing shoes on the floor, so please be proactive and bring a second pair of shoes, or even slippers. You're welcome to wear slippers for parents, make yourselves comfortable. But we don't want all of the ice and snow and salt coming in onto the training floor itself. So even if you wipe off your shoes, they're still wet and kind of muddy and icky. So if you do have a second pair of shoes, that is best to wear if you're coming to in-person classes. Otherwise, enjoy those virtual home classes, and we will see you guys this week in class. Have a super day.